Assalamu alaikum and very good morning to all of you. Indeed, it is a privilege, a vision of our leader, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Nilofer Khan, Chief Patron of the TechXSocial, worthy Dean Academic Affairs, Professor F.A. Masoodi, also the esteemed patron of this event, the guest of honor, Dean Research, Dean Applied Science, Professor Zulfikar Ali, Controller of Examination, Dr. Majid Zaman, esteemed speakers, respected faculty members, technology enthusiasts, and future innovators, a very warm welcome to each of you to the inaugural of the Tech Talks. As I said, this event today marks a very important significance in the domain of Directorate of IT and SS, and it is the vision of Honorable Vice Chancellor, because of which we are starting series of such tech social events. The major motive behind this is that we are going to incubate IT innovators in the newly established IT Innovation Park in the University of Kashmir. It is the first of its kind in the University of Kashmir under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Vice Chancellor, that we are soon going to throw it open for housing almost 50 to 60 IT incubators for a period of 3 years in the IT Innovation Park. Also, as the convener of this significant event, it brings me an immense pleasure to stand before you today amidst the remarkable minds of passionate individuals who have gathered here for diverse backgrounds, all sharing a common enthusiasm for technology and its transformative power. We stand at intersection of possibilities where technology converges with social media, igniting innovation, fostering growth, and driving meaningful change. Tech Talks is just not an event. It's a testament of potential that technology holds for the startups, entrepreneurs, and broader community. Our objective behind conceptualizing this gathering was simple yet profound: to create a platform where ideas collide, knowledge is shared, and collaborations bloom. Through keynote speeches, interactive workshops, and engaging panel discussions, we aim to unravel the mysteries of the dynamic technological landscapes and explore how startups are leveraging this intersection to pave the way to success. We have curated an exceptional lineup of keynote speakers and industry experts, each bringing a unique perspective on various facets of technology-driven innovations, from the realm of tech-driven marketing solutions to sustainable initiatives and the future transportations. Our speakers will enlighten us with their insights, experiences, and visions. Today, as we inaugurate Tech Talks, I urge you all to immerse yourself in the day-long explorations of possibilities, engage, network, learn, and above all, be inspired. Let's collectively embrace technology as a catalyst for change, as a tool to empower, and as a force for good.
I think through this program, we should come out with some valuable outcomes. Either we may identify for the identification or for the implementation in our own institute, whatever comes out. As Dean Academic Affairs has already said, that it is a joint effort in our university to strengthen the centers which were already there, working towards the innovation or entrepreneurship. We are trying to make them more strong and result oriented. You will be happy to know that recently, the erstwhile SRC, we have converted it into Capacity Building and Skill Development Center. Recently, we signed an MOU with SIDBI, and they have adopted our first batch of girls who had undergone some skill training in tailoring and fashion designing, 25 of them at the village of Bandipora. So it will be SIDBI that will further finance us, help us, and will provide more experienced resource persons, and we'll try to form 2-3 groups for a startup in that relevant skill. So this is how we are going on. Again, we have innovation and incubation center at IoT. Dr. Bilal is looking after it. He's here only, and we are trying our best for patent filing, for patent recognition, and also for the startups. And I think we are going in the right path. Again, in the New Gen, we have revived the New Gen Center. It is also coming up. Recently, interviews were held for startups, and I'm sure there also some good results will come out. I'm very positive about the intelligence and hard working of our youth, whether our students, whether our pass out. That definitely they have some or the other type of an idea which can be incubated. I'm sure that in the present program the orientation, the awareness will be made, and I'm sure to a relevant, whether it's skill development center, new gen innovation or incubation, or our IT park, where such ideas will be incubated. And believe me, that these types of activities are given priority this time, and we have to change our mindset now. Our youth has to change our mindset. Our generation had a particular roadmap where we studied, कोई टीचर बन गया, कोई साइंटिस्ट बन गया, कोई बिजनेस में चले गया. But for you, at the same time, it's a very challenging age also, because the whole system of education has changed. अभी आपने कल देखा होगा कि we flagged off and a train, college on wheels, where around more than 750 girls boarded the train, and they will be not touring far off places of the country. They'll be going to ISRO, they'll be going to Rashtrapati Bhavan, they'll be going to Gandhi Ashram, many places. Why this type of an education is being given? Abhi tak, I read it in books about the Rashtrapati Bhavan. It has so many rooms, it has this. I read about Rashtrapati Bhavan, we read about ISRO, but they are going to have the first-hand experience. And at the same time, it's not only the leisure type of a tour, but it's going to be accredited. How they were chosen? They, submitted a project, a new idea in a project, and on that basis, these girls were chosen from our university, from IUST, from Jammu University, so on. From IIT Bombay, there are around 12 girls from IIT Bombay. There are about 23 girls from University of Delhi. So you can see how the system is changing. So it will be a very good experience for them, and the type of projects which they have given, you will be amazed the type of innovative ideas they have in their mind, and I'm sure with these types of ideas something new will come up. So we have to mentor our students. We as teachers, it's our duty to mentor our students, and among students, if any student has that capability to mentor other students, we'll be happy to take him as a role model also. Now, about the IT and SS, I'm happy that our IT and SS center is playing a mentoring role in our UT also, for the information of the audience. They have given to the UT vigilance clearance system. They have given again the property return system. They have helped them in giving that how it can be done through e-governance. Then again, our own University AMS, we are coming up with an IT park. The director has already given information how that IT park will work. We have a BPO training system. So I'm sure that with these types of activities, definitely still, to be honest, I'm still not satisfied the way our innovation and incubation and entrepreneurship should come up as one of the oldest, higher educational institute in the UT. I think we are still, we have to work hard, and, all these centers have to show their visibility even at the national level. I'm sure they must have seen the ranking of other universities at national level in innovation and incubation. Although we have secured a good rank, but we have to work very hard.
There was a time when students or those who seek education were evaluated on the basis of, say, percentage of marks, grade point, and so on. But not only the evaluation pattern, but whole education, it's undergoing a major transformation. Yes, percentage of marks and grade point may be one of the parameters on the basis of which we will be evaluated. But a new parameter has emerged on the basis of which our students, our scholars will be evaluated. That is how many ideas you have successfully incubated, how many startups you have successfully mentored. So these are the parameters, or you can say this is the transformation which our educational system is undergoing. So it's appropriate on the part of we as academic administrators, as well as the students who seek knowledge. So this transformation which is undergoing, we have to bear this thing in mind. Say startups, university especially during last 1 year, lot of say thought process, lot of deliberations have taken place on this, how to incubate, how to promote startups in the university. A couple of centers have emerged in last year or 1.5 years, but let me say this thing, there are many things which we have to understand, and then after that which we can transfer to our students. Basic those ideas, a startup which is an idea on which an entrepreneur can work, which can be transformed into business. That's basically what I have understood what startup means. Here in this part of the country, educational institutions, this is new to them. Mentoring, startups or incubating these ideas, these are new things for us. And then use of information and communication technology. This plays an important role in these startups and in promoting startups, in incubating these new ideas. The major feature of a startup is to validate a business idea, to develop a business idea. So that's the ecosystem which is going to emerge in educational and research institutions. So students have to be very sensitive about it. And then if you find a solution, if you incubate an idea successfully in a research institution, in an educational institution, it's not going to work for times to come for decades together. It may work for a specific period of time. Any product that's launched in the market, any service that we provide to a consumer, so it undergoes different those phases. It follows a graph till it arises that increasing trend. It shows an increasing trend. Once you launch a product in the market, it goes to its peak, but it doesn't remain going up. its demand doesn't keep on increasing. It reaches a position where it remains static and the graph goes along a plateau. And again, that plateau is not there to remain for times to come. It will show a decline. So to quote a simple example, we have some product which we launched today. It will pick up in the market and it will reach its peak after say a year or two. And then it will go along a plateau. So that means it's not going to remain there in the market for times to come, because our requirements as consumers, those change. Especially in case of these, say, information communication technology, the products which you devise, which you launch in the markets, it's not going to remain there for times to come. So what I mean to say, before this decline starts, the alternative prototype, it has to be there in your mind. So that's research, and that's what real incubation means. Then the market, especially in educational technology, your field, information and communication technology, it's playing a pivotal role. The market, it's expanding. It's almost $30 billion market. It's expected that it will expand up to 30 billion by 2031. So you can imagine, this can give you an idea what is the market for this educational technology, wherein we use information and communication technology, because education as a whole, as I submitted in the beginning, it's undergoing a major transformation, education as a whole, wherein classroom scenario is going to change. Students are given an opportunity to learn at their own pace, to have that customized content. So I think these are the areas which our researchers, they have to think about all these things. And then university has been quite sensitive about all this. You will be glad to know that almost the statutory requirements have been fulfilled to launch a new course on artificial intelligence and data science. Department of Computer Science and Information Technology also have played an important role in designing that course. Hopefully in the next academic session, that course will be launched in the university. With these brief words, I thank the organizers for giving me an opportunity to be here with you. Thank you very much.
My first experience was how to actually link different institutions with the University of Kashmir. And at that time, Dr. Mehrajin, God bless his soul, was the first innovator to help us link different institutions with the University of Kashmir. Then I was assigned the duty of initially being coordinator and then director of admissions. And at that time also learn exactly how we can help the students from far-flung areas without coming to this university actually submit forms and know exactly what the details are. Then once we try to link with different research institutions, try to submit projects, try to present projects, we had to draft projects, prepare a hard copy and go there individually and make a presentation there. Now the system is altogether different. You can prepare a soft copy of the detailed proposal of the project, submit it as it is, and then sitting at your home, make a presentation and defend your presentations there. And this is something which we had initially not heard of, but became aware that we are entering an era where in the field of science, especially in the ITSS, the theme is to link far-flung areas and link the concept of development to almost those people who had no concept of understanding what the technical eras we are entering. And now the system of education as a whole, right from the lower classes up to the almost doctorate levels, ITSS is becoming a fundamental part of everything. Be it study, be it research, be it collaboration, be it cooperation, everywhere we are trying to link with almost all the institutions. Now, as you might have heard, the new education policy is something where the linkages of almost all the universities, all the research centers have become a fundamental part of development. And in that, it is not necessary to visit an institution. We can, in our own home or on our own mobile, check exactly what the status, what the courses, what the structure of courses, what the linkages are being actually shared by different institutions. And we can be a part of that system. And for that, obviously, we have to learn exactly how I can link myself with that institution. Is my institution, or is my lab, or is my laboratory, or is my research profile linked with that or not? Is my education linked with that or not? Obviously, we have to understand exactly what the linkages are. We have to understand what the role of these linkages can be for the upliftment of educational system as a whole. I was deputed last week to Delhi to make a presentation of a collaborative project, and in that 25 institutions were present individually in the form of PIs, and almost 20 were making presentations from their own institutions. And every presentation was in turn discussed, not only on the offline basis, but also on the online basis. And in that, our presentation was in turn assessed by people from different corners of whole of India. And imagine, this was University of Kashmir and allied institutions making a presentation, and every state, every UT was watching what we are presenting. And they in turn were assessing whether they have some sort of linkage with this or not. And that in turn helped us to convince them that our program is at par with whatever the national schemes are. And obviously in that, IT played a role, linkages played a role, and our concept of sharing what the theme was played a role. This type of linkage, this type of skill that we are now trying to sort of share or sort of educate youngsters with this will help to not only uplift ourselves to begin with, but also help in uplifting of almost all the institutions. As per NEP, we must have a linkage to all institutions, all colleges, all universities, and all research centers. And that is where such sort of gatherings, such sort of linkages will help us to see what we have and see what they have and try to share that. And obviously, what the theme of this techno-social linkage is, I hope and pray youngsters who are actually a progeny who will carry with them a message to all the institutions of which they are a part, that we have to remain not only linked with all the institutions of the UT, but also try to link ourselves with institutions outside the UT of J&K. Because that will uplift their profile, that will uplift the profile of the institution, and automatically uplift the profile of UT also. And in such gatherings, I hope and pray a message is taken by all the participants so that they can in turn convince not only the members of their institutions, but also the younger progenies that they should learn exactly how we can be part of this IT system. Hope and pray this one day gathering will in turn take a message, spread a message that we, that is Kashmir as a whole, and more importantly Kashmir University is an institution which can help to make a linkage, a permanent scheme of sharing our findings. And whatever messages you take, try to separate those messages that they can approach University of Kashmir anytime and every time, and where whatever trainings they need, whatever knowledge sharing they need, that can be shared without any hesitance by our Department of ITSS as well as the university as a whole. Thank you very much.
What began as a private socializing platform evolved as a marketing hub. Marketing has been explored since the days of TVs, the radios, the billboards, but with social media technologies, a revolution of successful and social media campaigns arose. Advancing technology allowed the use of mobile phones, which has been the biggest game changer in many years. Social media platforms provide a range and depth of audience. You'll find a potential customers in every niche of this platform and make it the best advertisement platform. With social media technologies, brands can target the right customers for their business. Social media is also used to deliver all kinds of contents. It enables you to showcase your site and convert leads into customers. Be it the posts, videos, or a survey all types of promotions work well on social media. All advertisements need to be included with CTA. Social media technologies have revolutionized the marketing field and communication channels. Technology advocates itself in many forms such as messaging apps, groupware, video conferencing, interactive messaging boards, online chats, and some ways in which technology is changing social media marketing. Cell phones are extensively used for social media sites. Mobile users spend hours on social media sites for news, for information, socializing, entertainment, and shopping. People have opted out of the old modes of communications. Social media messaging is now extensively used to contact with friends and family. In addition, it's also used for business communications, which is more relevant to this program, and marketing products. A smartphone can do much more than its rudimentary invention value. Social media technologies and amalgamation of apps have set a new brand in shopping and marketing products. It also includes group chatting and text messaging. It's convenient to create a video or audio and upload it on the social media. The use of high quality pictures and advertisements has also increased many folds in this social media platform. With these few words, I would like to once again congratulate Department of IT for organizing this very important mega event, and I'm sure all the participants will definitely benefit out of this program. Thank you so much.